Greetings of peace. This is flowing with the truths. I am Makare, Ra Priestess Neuralia. I bring to you truths, and I don't come with sugar-coated cake. I can only give it to you straight. Today I'm talking about your knowing versus your believing. The Almighty Source, some call God, Allah, Jesus, whatever name you want to give it, it is still one source. Many people say they believe in the source. They trust in it. But when they are given direction, and these are their own words, and they say that the Spirit spoke to me and led me here, there, or whatever the case may be. Many people come and they say, the Spirit led me here. And they say this with fullness of belief, fullness of the reality that this is what is meant to be. However, when they get in the situation and it doesn't match an expectation that they had, then their beingness there drifts. The egos begin to seek in even more and convince the person that this is not the place for you to be. It convinces you and gives you all kinds of reasons not to be. Not realizing, because when you accept reasons and cannot see beyond to the bigger plan, you are subconsciously saying, I do not believe in Source, and that Source makes mistakes, but I know better what is good for me. When you hear those kinds of words, does it really make any kind of sense? Is that wisdom, or is that darkness speaking? We have to become very aware of what we say we profess to believe, and then be very aware and observant in how do you play that out. Because you cannot say that the Spirit led me here or the Source brought me here, and then you remove yourself. It makes no sense, because if you believe in the Source being the ultimate reality, the ultimate voice, why would you deny it? Think about that. Again, you're saying that the Source makes mistakes, but in reality, the only one that makes the mistake is the individual who did not tough it out, but allowed the egos to get the best of them. Maybe they didn't feel comfortable. Maybe they weren't understanding. But guess what? That's where growth begins from the non-knowing. And feeling uncomfortable is a beautiful thing, because now you have to come out of that comfort zone that the egos have put you in. That is the only way to grow, is to tough it through and understand that if you believe that the Source makes no mistakes, cosmic makes no mistakes, then you take it to the end, wherever that may be, to see what the lesson you were supposed to learn. Maybe it was to be humble and to know that you don't know, and that there is possibly someone here who knows greater than I know. Trust in the source that you say you believe in, because when one takes the opposite action, you're not believing in the Lord of the light. You're believing in the Lord of the darkness of yourself. It is said in the law, follow the will of God. It is not your will. You must do the will of the source. So think about that also. Let us go forth in these days being conscious of what we're being conscious of. Being conscious of the words that you profess, but does your actions complement? The great Tahuti said, remove the fetters that bind you. Fetters are also yourself. That which makes you uncomfortable, whether it's emotionally, physically, intellectually, but if you see before you that only thing that's being spoken is bringing you to your higher and best self, then your feelings have no justification. And therefore you're following the God of the darkness. We call it the God of ignorance. Be careful what you speak. Words must become flesh in order for you to obtain truth and to grow consciously, spiritually. These are just words to ponder as you go about your day. As always, I send peace and love to the entire world, to the human family, to the subtle beings, and the true light bringers. May my art be established in the here and the now. Peace.